Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, Browns fans, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you is nothing short of remarkable. It's early in the offseason, but the energy around Cleveland is already electric. If you've been paying attention to the latest buzz, you know that Myles Garrett, yes, the star pass rusher who's become the heartbeat of Cleveland's defense, has just made a bold statement about what's coming in 2025, and trust me, it's making waves. Garrett, who's already established himself as one of the most dominant defensive players in the league, isn't holding back this time. He's talking about a future where the Browns aren't just contenders, they're champions. That's a serious statement, especially coming from a player who's been a cornerstone of Cleveland's defense for years now. But before we dive into what Garrett said, let's set the stage for this upcoming season. The Browns, under the leadership of head coach Kevin Stefanski, have been steadily building a roster that's not just competitive but capable of making a real push for the playoffs and, ultimately, the Super Bowl. They've added key pieces, refined their scheme, and most importantly, they've got a core of players who are hungry for success. And at the heart of that defense is Myles Garrett, a player who has been nothing short of spectacular when healthy. Over the past few seasons, Garrett has consistently ranked among the league leaders in sacks, pressures, and quarterback hits, making him a nightmare for offensive lines across the league. Now, Garrett's latest comments have everyone talking. In an interview recently, he made it clear that he believes the Browns are on the verge of something special, something that could elevate the franchise to new heights. He emphasized his confidence in the team's talent, the coaching staff, and their overall outlook. Garrett even went as far as to say that Cleveland's goal is not just to make the playoffs, but to dominate the AFC North and contend for the Super Bowl. That's a bold declaration, but if you've followed Garrett's career, you know he's not one to shy away from big talk. He's a guy who backs up his words with action, and this time, he's putting the league on notice. What makes Garrett's statement even more intriguing is the context. The AFC North, as many of you know, is a fiercely competitive division. The Bengals, Ravens, and Steelers are always in the mix, and they've all been making moves to strengthen their rosters. But Garrett's confidence suggests that Cleveland is not just trying to keep up, they want to surpass them. The Browns have been quietly assembling a roster that can match up with the best, and Garrett's words seem to reflect a belief that Cleveland's window for greatness is opening wider than ever. Of course, a lot hinges on what happens on the field. Cleveland's defense has been solid in recent years, but what they're really missing is that extra edge, that game-changing pass rush that can tilt the scales in close games. Garrett, along with his teammates, has the potential to provide that. If he can stay healthy and continue to play at an elite level, Cleveland's defense could be one of the top units in the league. And with the offense also looking to improve, especially with the development of their young quarterback and the addition of playmakers, the Browns could be setting the stage for a truly historic season. Now, let's talk about Garrett himself a little more. For those who follow the Browns closely, you know that Garrett is not just a talented player, he's a leader on and off the field. His work ethic is legendary, and he's become a vocal leader in the locker room. His impact extends beyond just sacks. He's a motivator, a player who sets the tone for Cleveland's entire defense. His presence on the field often draws double teams, freeing up his teammates to make plays. This season, if Garrett can stay healthy and continue to elevate his game, the Browns will have a formidable force that offensive lines dread facing. And it's not just his individual talent that's inspiring confidence. Cleveland's defensive scheme under coordinator Jim Schwartz has evolved to maximize Garrett's strengths. The team has been working on creative blitz packages and stunts to keep offenses guessing. The addition of new secondary pieces and solid linebacker play has also helped create a more balanced defense, allowing Garrett to unleash his pass rush with less attention from blockers. The coaching staff's focus on scheme versatility and player development has been a big part of Cleveland's recent progress. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, Garrett's bold statement seems to be a rallying cry. It's a message to the division, to the league, and most importantly, to the Browns fans who are eager to see their team rise to the top. Cleveland has a mix of young talent and experienced veterans, and if everything comes together, this could be the year they finally break through that glass ceiling and make a deep playoff run. Garrett's leadership and confidence serve as an inspiration for the entire team, pushing everyone to perform at their best. But let's not forget, there are always hurdles. Injuries, unexpected setbacks, and the fierce competition in the AFC North mean nothing is guaranteed. Still, Garrett's statement is a reminder that Cleveland is no longer satisfied with just being a playoff team. They want to be champions, and they're willing to put in the work to get there. The players, the coaching staff, and the fans all share this vision, and Garrett's words have given everyone a boost of motivation. Now the question is, how will this bold stance translate into actual performance? Can Garrett and the Browns turn this confidence into real results on the field? That remains to be seen, but if history is any indication, when Garrett plays at his peak, Cleveland's defense becomes a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. His relentless pursuit and ability to disrupt passing games could be the key difference in close matchups. The Browns' offense, with its own set of emerging talents, will need to complement that effort, but the foundation of a strong defense is often what separates good teams from great ones. In addition to all this, the NFL landscape is shifting. Teams are constantly evolving, and Cleveland's rivals in the division are also making moves. The Bengals, with their potent offense, the Ravens, with their stout defense, and the Steelers, with their gritty mentality, will all be gunning for the top spot. But Cleveland's confidence, led by Garrett's bold words, suggests that they believe they're ready to take that step forward. It's a message of intent, a signal that Cleveland is no longer content with being the underdog. They're aiming for the summit, and Garrett's statement is a rallying cry for everyone associated with the Browns. So, as we look toward the upcoming season, all eyes will be on Garrett and the Cleveland Browns. Will they deliver on this big talk? Can they finally put it all together and make a serious Super Bowl push? That's what every Browns fan dreams of, and Garrett's words have added fuel to that fire. The offseason is just beginning, but the excitement is already building. Cleveland is ready to write a new chapter, one where their defense, led by Garrett, becomes the backbone of a championship-caliber team. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on Garrett's bold statement? Do you believe this team has what it takes to make that leap and challenge for the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're in this journey together, and the best is yet to come.